Time for something completely different with your multiversal medium. Aye. So, howdy ho, folks, and all that nonsense. I already had OBS kind of crash once. So, yeah. Anyways, this is a brief overview of why I haven't basically been able to upload anything for a minute. And I figured I'd do it over Haste because it's a good, mindless, just fun to look at game. The Subway Surfer of a different generation, I guess. I don't know. I never even played Subway Surfers. I was never into smartphone games. Anyways. So, it's been a minute since I've uploaded, if you've been paying attention to the channel, and I was trying to give updates here and there, but I wasn't able to fully follow through after a while because, well, life. And I don't know how much I've given info-wise in various streams and other videos, but basically, I'm pretty certain I recorded almost all of those videos. Gosh. Probably maybe around January-ish. Let's see, we got that dude. Let's go with this one. But maybe January, February-ish, whatever, what have you. That was all of the videos that got queued up, basically. And it kind of just... life snowballed from there. And it did not get much better in general. So basically, I was trying to get the channel back up on its feet for a while. I'm pretty certain anyone who's been paying attention kind of knows that my computer died, and by the time I finally got it going again, it was really later than I wanted it to be. The full new computer and everything else. But hey, this new one could stream and it's pretty powerful and all that. Cool. Issues. So after getting all that stuff queued up and just going for the channel, I'm like, I've got like an entire half year's worth. I'm good. We're officially good now. So after that happened, kind of sort of life happened a lot. Basically, my fiance was chronically ill, and she came down with something that we weren't certain exactly what it was or what was happening around the end of February, maybe even like mid-February or so. Oofta. Oh, I didn't even know that did that. I'm new to this game. Anyways, around mid-February, late February, what have you, she became chronically ill, and she has been chronically ill for like 6 months since. And we were just trying to figure out, hey, so what the absolute hecky is going on? And the answer was, the doctors don't know. So we need to go see a specialist. Okay, let's go see a specialist. Well, the issue with that is... oh gosh, I'm doing horrible. Whatever. Let's see. Yeah, go for it. The issue was that the specialist was like a new doctor for us, and they would not. Oh, I see what the heck's happening. This is a cloud save or anything else. This is like shard 1. That makes so much more sense. Dude, I am too brain dead for like normal mode. We are switching to casual. Why? Because I'm a filthy casual. Yeah. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it out here. Whatever. Who cares? Yep, nonsense. But basically, we weren't able to see a specialist for 6 months after we saw the doctor. Basically, we saw the doctor at some point, and they were like, yeah, we'll get you a specialist. And the specialist was like, hey, so I'll see you in August. And no offense, make an appointment about something that's like chronic and arguably life-threatening, and being told, hey, we'll see you in August. is pretty effed up when you make that appointment around February. And it wasn't exactly the like doctor's fault or anything like that. I'm assuming they just didn't have openings. I don't super blame anyone for it. I blame more so how our system as a whole works. It's a bad system. It's the long and short of it. It's a really bad system. Healthcare in most places sucks, but healthcare in the US especially sucks. So on and so forth. So we had half a year of just trying to figure out what exactly is going on with her on our own, because gosh, can we not see a doctor whatsoever? And yeah, that was less than pleasant. And it just kept kind of snowballing from there life-wise. Eventually we did figure out what it was before we even saw the specialist. Turns out my fiance was developing an allergy that is in her family, basically. And it was horribly messing with her. And as soon as we figured that out, this is where it starts getting worse. I know I've been streaming off and on and was trying to stream anytime I had a free moment, but that became less and less. Well, after we figured out what was going on with her health, basically, at least we're testing it and pretty certain this may be it. The US FDA drops the ball harder than it's dropped in a long time, but you know, cut funding, what are they gonna do? You know, they can't really do much. So the cyclospora outbreak, right guys? Yeah, the cyclospora outbreak, you know, the outbreak of something that's totally preventable and we've never had an issue with because, you know, yeah, the FDA was funded. That. So my fiance, as she's basically figuring out, okay, it's possibly this allergy. She's starting to feel good. She's able to go back into work and everything. I'm not going to be like a 24/7 caregiver outside of also working a new job on my end. Cyclospora happens. Cyclospora does occur, basically. And yeah, let's see here. Yeah, just go for it. All right. And it just kept snowballing from there because seriously, what the F? And basically, since my fiance's health, she's immuno. Basically, she doesn't have a valid immune system. She can't even get like a flu shot. The flu shot gives her the flu. Her immune system is just shot completely for a lot of various reasons. And I feel bad for her. So basically, she had to wait out the entire month's worth of this with various types of antibiotics because she's allergic to some of the antibiotics. That is the common way of treating it. And yeah, that was around the past month or so. Careful landings, 8% boost, universe speed upwards. Let's just go with that. Reroll and yeah, there we go. Anyways, so that was around the last month or so, and after she's been fully settled in that way, we've been basically just trying to get a sense of normalcy going for us. As well as I'm gonna be honest, we took like a week off just for ourselves. You get like over half a year of both of us not doing well because I'm full caregiver mode basically, and she's like chronically ill the entire time. So we're both just not enjoying the past year or so. So we took a week off. I could have started around then, but it's just, I needed some time. She needed some time. We decided on that. Went from there. And also I had a family visiting out of state. So basically I've been constantly busy with one thing or after another. I've had several projects I've been wanting to do, to work on and all that, or the channel. And I haven't been able to work on any of them. Period. That's the long and short. I haven't been able to work on anything because of how busy I've been. And not gonna lie, hasn't been fun. Just been less than pleasant on my end. So yeah, that's the long and short of it. I've been busy IRL. The issue is, well, if you guys pay attention to the channel, that happens to me a lot. It's part of being the person people rely on to a degree. But yeah, starting a new workplace and all that on top of all this, it's been a lot. I haven't had free time to even edit videos. I haven't had free time to work on any of the projects. I think at some point I mentioned I had an idea for a project that honestly, if I can get going, everything would basically be just a matter of putting them into the templates, and I'd be able to keep videos coming out pretty regularly if I was able to get it going. The issue being is, well, circumstance in life. Basically, I started doing that. I started with Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. By the way, how effing dare they write that game that way? I wanted specific type of footage from that game for this project, and it took me over 2 hours of Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet gameplay before I could actually get that footage, basically. And gameplay is a strong word, actually. It was not gameplay, it was around 2 hours of horrible writing and just... Oh, I can double up on that? Yeah.
Hey. Huh?
Just horrible writing and bad cutscenes and weird fetishy stuff mixed in. I had a full ick moment as if I came across someone with their like BDSM roleplay thing happening in public and I'm just in public. Like I had a full like ick, get this off the screen, gross kind of moment. And let's go for one more reroll. Pokemon for that. All right, let's go. We could just talk to people, whatever. We got the boss fight immediately after this. What's up, dude?
Yo. Hey.
Anyways, I was planning on doing a quick, like, cutting this, like, all of that 2 hours down to, like, 30 minutes, too, because, gosh, is it me just snarking on a horrible game, basically? It's the long and short of it. It's me snarking on a horrible game. And I'm certain I've gone on record about Sword Art Online and how those games go. Like, they are good, fun games to play. The issue is actually just the fact that they don't shut up and they don't know how to write. They don't know how to world build, they don't know how to write. Gameplay wise, gosh, are they actually kind of enjoyable no matter which one you're picking up if you're into that kind of game. And that's what always irks me about them. They're enjoyable games if you're able to not partake in anything cutscene wise. Especially when they start doing weird BDSM roleplay things in cutscenes, and it's really gross and icky, because you're technically, even in universe, you're in a public setting and they're just doing a weird BDSM roleplay thing. It's gross. So yeah, I haven't even had time to like edit that video down. On the flip side, this is just me rambling now. The channel update thing's over. You can leave the video whenever you want, by the way. This is me rambling about stupid nonsense of a project I didn't get done because life. And I still want to do the project, but life happens, man. Legit, I'm doing this update as a bit of a vocal warm-up before I stream. Anyways. Basically, I spent 2 or so hours just trying to get the basic footage of that. By the way, F Sword Art Online for it taking 2+ hours. I found out via playing that. It takes over 2 hours to get into the actual game, even if you're occasionally just mashing through cutscenes, because you cannot skip cutscenes in Sword Art Online, Fatal Bullet, and probably any one of them because they're so far up their own butt that they think they're writing Mozart or something. Anyways, basically I spent over 2 hours to get to the actual gameplay of that game, which is effed because if you don't know, Steam has a return policy that if you play less than 2 hours of a game and it's less than like a week of you owning it, hey, I didn't like this.
Hey.
They'll let you return it, even though it's a digital storefront. I think they're the only digital storefront that does that. And basically what I found out is Sword Art Online makes it so that doesn't happen. It's the long and short of it. They make it so you can't do that. You cannot test whether or not you like playing Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet within like the first 2 hours because it's nothing but cutscenes, and that's an overarching issue with a lot of Japanese games, in my opinion. They will not shut up at the start because they don't want people to explore and figure out what's happening in the game. They want to tell you it over and over and over again, basically. And to be blunt, it's unpleasant. Especially when they don't know how to write. Oh, I forgot to change the difficulty. Whatever, who cares? It's just standard, who cares? And so what else? We're doing fine. Oh, I say right as I knock into something. Anyways. As that finally got finished, I got the basically the recording and the footage I wanted from it. I started up a I started up Steambot Chronicles actually to get some footage from that for the same project. And I'm certain you're wondering like, wait, how is Sword Art Online related to Steambot Chronicles in any way? And some of you are probably wondering like, hey, what the F is Steambot Chronicles? And Steambot Chronicles is one of the rarer games on the PS2 that nobody talks about. Period. Just nobody talks about it. And honestly, I find that unfortunate. It's a very unique game. It's a full life sim. It's a steampunk life sim, basically, where you're like going from town to town in a mech. You're starting a band with a girl who saved your life. You're doing this, you're doing that, you're playing harmonica, you're getting a job at the bar kind of stuff. Like, it's a full life sim RPG thing in a steampunk setting on the PS2. Oh wait, I cannot go down quick enough for that kind of thing. Okay, good to know. And it's really interesting, but also it's not easy to come across. And for the longest time, it was kind of like Shantae on the Game Boy Color, where even though people who find out about it may want to play it, you can't even easily emulate it. Last time I heard from someone vaguely recently that, yeah, the emulators finally got it down. It can be emulated now. but I've got a physical copy. Why would I emulate it, basically? So I started recording that after Fatal Bullet, and I found out some issues with my recording setup, and it was paired with me just being dead inside and doing this as let's see if I can get into one of my hobbies to try and distract myself from being dead inside kind of thing. Especially with this project that shouldn't take too much. And I realized a lot of issues, partially with recording retro games with my setup, that I need to fix. Basically OBS and stuff. That's all that is. Just I need to mess with OBS to get brighter picture quality when it comes to things like PS2 stuff. For some reason, specifically PS2, I need to test out the other systems, but I don't remember having an issue with it with Dreamcast stuff. PS2 stuff is just really, really dark when recorded for whatever reason. And it was deeply annoying. But on top of that, as I'm figuring that out, my PS2 controller dies. Like, just full blown, my controller's dead. I need a new PS2 controller. So I wouldn't be able to even record the things I wanted for Steambot Chronicles, even if I could, or any of the other PS2 games that I wanted for this project. And so that project basically had to be scrapped for a hot second. Not that it mattered, because I didn't have time afterward. And now we're starting to see the overarching issue of a lot of the reasons I haven't had videos online. I'm constantly getting swamped with one thing or another, and when I'm trying to go for any sort of project, even if it may be a side project or something that I know if I properly get it set up, I'll be able to really dish out stuff for you guys. It doesn't work out. Long and short of it, there's one reason or another, and it doesn't work out. And it's upsetting from my perspective. I can't even imagine how bad it is from your guys' perspective, but it's upsetting from mine. As it is right now, I think I'm going to be stuck only doing streams, and I hate to say that. Besides small things like this, I'm going to be stuck doing streams. If I get a free moment, I'm going to be recording Lunacid in any way, shape, and form, but that's if I get a free moment. And, yeah, that's going to be it. Oy vey. But we're just going to play it by ear for a second. I am going to try, and if I can, maybe basically, gosh, I don't have time for like scripts. I really don't. I'm really upset about that, because I like my scripted videos. I like doing things where it's like, hey, so you guys ever hear about this thing? Yeah, that's wonderful. I don't have time to write scripts or super edit a video, but I still want something like that. So I'm debating, as soon as I'm done with this, just recording a ramble about one of the videos I wanted to do a script on. And basically just rambling. Let's just go with this. And maybe I'm just gonna record like a bit of rambly nonsense that gets the idea down. Because some of the stuff's a lot of fun to talk about and discuss. And obviously it would be a lot better if I was doing a full script and going into detail about it, but I don't have time. I hate to say it, I just don't have time to. I'm going to try and eke out time to stream more. And as that becomes more habitual and more people in my life understand, like, no, he's got that going on right now, I may be able to eke out a bit more for stuff like scripted stuff or more heavily edited stuff or what have you. But it's gonna be a while probably. I hate to say that, and I don't like the fact that that's true. But it is what it is. Anyways, guys, I know this has been kind of a rambly update. Hopefully the jingling of the keys that is Haste in front of you has at least kept you, I don't know, engaged enough to listen to my ramble. It's been like almost 30 minutes of it. I guess this is Haste episode 1 of whatever. We're just chilling. We're just whatever. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Possibly in stream, possibly in one of those ramble videos. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to take about 5 after ending this video. Rust my throat a bit, because that's another thing since I haven't recorded in so long. Basically my throat's not used to this. Yeah, and it's gonna take a minute before my throat and everything is used to doing how it should be doing. And that's kind of upsetting because anytime I do a large batch of videos, basically, I get really into a groove. Like the first few, I usually don't know how to word vomit anymore, and I kind of have a bit of a bad recording, but then it starts clicking more and more as I get into the groove. It's the same way with writing for me. You kind of just like keep going until everything starts to flow in a weird like trance state of like, yeah, man, this is it. We're fully here, man, kind of stuff. And yeah, it's gonna be a minute before I'm able to fully get back into that, sadly. It's been months since I've been able to properly record much of anything. So yeah, I'm gonna take 5, and then I'm gonna do a rambly thing and take maybe 10 or so, and take cough drops for each of those, make sure my throat's doing okay, and go from there. And then I'm gonna start streaming again, and another odd and end. I'm going to try and stream every day if possible. I hate that I'm saying that, because anytime I say I plan to do something, something happens. And I'm not able to do that. Any project, anything, it always happens that way. That one, 400 sparks and a shop after. Yeah, let's just go all that way. Okay. But I'll talk to you guys later. Until then, ciao. Howdy, folks. If you liked what you saw, maybe consider another series of mine, like this one, or maybe just check out my channel. And if you enjoyed that video, I'd really appreciate if you took the time to like and comment down below. It helps me get more videos into your hands. Thanks in advance.